the author of 10 books, and an NBC News presidential historian, Michael Beschloss. He says, very noisy helicopters flying around VP's residence. What is going on? I don't know if he's like there because he lives nearby or if he's just waiting to interview Mike Pence because he thinks that Trump will be impeached and removed today. And so, sure enough, he's there to get the scoop. I don't know. But he has the picture of what looks like Marine One, or, well, it's Marine One when the president's on it. One of the helicopters that the president would otherwise use to get around is hovering, he says, over the vice president's home. So you had that posted from Disclose TV, and I thought that was interesting. But what's more interesting today, if you're looking at specific lines of specific posts of old codes, you would see there's a line that says class, so classified, movement on Pence/Pelosi. And that was predicted to occur in a series of occurrences. And you were told, if you believe in those little posts and those codes, that this was coming. So it's odd to see activity around the Pence home. I've never even heard of where Pence ever lived, other than Indiana, obviously that's where he's from, but I don't know where he lives in DC. I don't know where, you've never heard of anything actively going on at Pence's home before, until today, from NBC News. Well, other interesting things happening today, and I saw a tweet like an hour and a half ago saying, "Where's Nancy? Where's Nancy?" And I thought it was interesting. It's kind of funny, like the "Where's Hunter" thing. Maybe making fun of Pelosi. I'd heard a bunch of people saying Nancy Pelosi's extra drunk today, so I just assumed that she had said something stupid. Not really the case, though. After I saw the Pence helicopter thing, I thought maybe I should look at what everyone's buzzing about with Nancy Pelosi. So if you have not seen this, listen to this.
The chair lays before the House a communication from the Speaker.
The Speaker's Rooms, Washington, D.C., January 11th, 2021. I hereby appoint the Honorable Debbie Dingle to act as Speaker pro tempore on this day. Signed, Nancy Pelosi, Speaker of the House of Representatives.
So, okay, I'm going to play it one more time in case you missed it. Nancy did not show today. The office of Nancy Pelosi, Speaker of the House, sent a message. Listen to this again, one more time. Very short.
House will be in order. The chair lays before the House a communications from the Speaker.
The Speaker's Rooms, Washington, D.C., January 11th, 2021. I hereby appoint the Honorable Debbie Dingle to act as Speaker pro tempore on this day. Signed, Nancy Pelosi, Speaker of the House of Representatives.
So, you're wondering, okay, what does that actually mean? Does that just mean that she's Speaker for the day? What does that mean? Well, Speaker tempore means that they are the Speaker of the House for the time being. And that is that's infinite amount of time. That is it's undefined. It's indefinable. It's indefinite is what I'm trying to say. Thank you. Thank you, brain, for thinking. So when you say Speaker tempore, that is saying that person is now in that position until otherwise noted, until you otherwise come back. Where's Nancy? Is it because she's extra drunk today? Possible, but why would she be super drunk on the Monday that people were planning the impeachment? It's questionable. Very questionable. I also wonder, they had this big to-do about her office, and she'd said her computers, her laptops, many things were stolen from her office. She was on 60 Minutes complaining about the terrorists that stole her things. And yet you have General McInerney? General Tom McInerney saying that there were, with the bad actors and the MAGA supporters, there were special ops, some kind of boots on the ground forces that were confiscating material from these offices. It's very interesting to see what is going to happen here. But I don't know. I don't know where Mike Pence is. We haven't seen or heard from him today. And we don't know where Nancy is. We have not seen or heard from her today, but for this statement. Now, the interesting thing is you've also seen a countdown in the frequency of posts from Mike Pompeo. you saw these posts where it was coming down to the minute, it was like 4 hours and then 2 hours and then 1 hour and then a half an hour and then 50. So you could see these posts becoming more and more frequent, like a countdown. You also saw the actual 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 countdown from his tweets. There's more stuff going on that we don't know. Their communications, we tried to learn. I don't know how they all work, so we're just seeing what's happening here. But Nancy Pelosi, not on the floor today of the House, making Debbie Dingle, who, by the way, look, you remember when the Representative Dingle died? And without question, his seat became his wife's seat. How does that make any sense, except for that family is owned, and so, hey, you owe the party that put you in place, that owns your loans, that has all of your liabilities. You need to repay this party still. We have more work for the Dingle family to do, so she just slid into the seat. How does this make any sense? So she's the new Speaker of the House now. Don't be fooled. Don't let people think, well, it's just for today. It's just for today unless Nancy comes back. Where's Nancy? Like this video, share this video, subscribe to this channel on every platform you can find it on. I'm trying my best to get the Odyssey up and running. For whatever reason, it's taking a really long time to port everything over from YouTube, but that is being done. BitChute is up and running. Rumble is up and running. Parler's down for the time being, of course. Gab, up and running. So find me there. I'm also on Twitter and YouTube. And do whatever else that you can do to keep America afloat.